People always look at me and they say, so, there's all adults in here. How the hell did you get into swimming? It's always the first question. And the second one is, do you play basketball? No, I am not the starting forward for the Bobcats. Sorry, although we need one. So I sit in the inner tube, I'm like, all right. He's like, whatever, the conductor looks at me and says, hold on to the inner tube, you'll be fine, just don't let go. Okay, cool. Push yourself off. I can't push kicks me down the ride. I'm shooting down the ride, left, right, screaming. I will not admit that I was yelling louder than my dad, but I was screaming, and I hit the bottom. And I flip upside down. But I'm holding on to that inner tube. My dad jumped in, got my mom. The lifeguard came and got me. We pulled me out. I was completely non-responsive. They had to give me complete CPR. I wasn't moving. And I was one of the lucky ones because I was underwater for 30 seconds. It only takes 20 seconds for a child to drown. See, swimming didn't come very easy to me. I wasn't a child prodigy, Michael Phelps. I had to work hard to be better at swimming. So the more and more I worked at it, the better and better I got at it. And that's what my mom had to keep telling me. Don't get discouraged. Keep going. At the age of 11, there was this one kid who kept beating me left and right. I went home, I talked to my mom. I'm like, Mom, how do I beat this guy? She said, you have to do 3 things. I said, okay, what? First, you have to go to practice. You can't miss practice. Okay, yeah, I got that. I can go to practice. Secondly, you have to stop cutting up in practice. The coach calls me every day about you having a good time in practice, not paying attention. Okay, I can do that, I can do that. And you have to eat Brussels sprouts. Wait a minute, what? What was that last thing? Whatever you put in your body is how you're going to perform. You have to eat right. So I did everything she said. I worked hard. I went to practice. I stopped cutting up. I ate a lot of Brussels sprouts. But little did I know, at 11, she was teaching me the most important lesson that I still use to this day. I had a goal. My goal was to beat this kid. I wanted to be the best. And the only way I was going to do that is if I planned it out. See, we can always have a goal. We can sit back and say, I want to be the president of the United States, or I want to be the CEO of a Fortune 500 company. But until you plan it out, you can't get there. But I wanted to go to London. I wanted to swim fast. I wanted to get an individual medal that I didn't get in 2008. But with everything that I was doing, that dream, that goal that I had started to get really blurry. I wasn't doing what I needed to do. I wasn't as focused as I needed to be. I had a meeting with my coach a couple of months later. I don't think you're going to make the team. Definitely don't think you're going to make a medal. You're not going to win. You're not going to do anything. Now, coaches have their little techniques, but you don't tell me what I can't do. I went back that night. I sat in the mirror and I had a hard look at myself and I said, look, if you're going to do this, you're going to do this right. And no one's going to tell you you can't do this. Stage is set. My goal was set. I knew what I needed to do. I worked out harder than I've ever worked out in my life. I was stronger than I ever was in college. Got a little bigger too. But no one expected me to do anything at Olympic trials. People were wondering if Colin was even swimming. Is he even in the water? What is he doing? He looks fit, but what is he doing? I went in to the London Olympic trials knowing here and here that I was going to win, but no one else believed it. I got up on the block. I raced my heart out. And at the end of the Olympic trials, I not only was swimming in 2 possible relays, I was also swimming the 50 free and the 100 free. I was the prime sprinter for the US. Now, if I didn't have that goal and I didn't have those high expectations of myself, I could have easily been home. But I knew I wanted to be in London. London was crazy. It was the most fun I've ever had. Scariest again. But what did my coach say? I don't think you're going to be able to do it. I don't think you're going to be able to win. Okay. Sorry. Does that prove it wrong?